Hi, my name is Gemma, and I am a social media addict. My mom just couldn't stand that.
Why can't you stay away from the internet for even 1 second? The world won't stop if you don't post an Insta reel. Don't you want to do anything constructive in life?
Mom, you're such a boomer. I'm going to become a social media star. Just wait and watch. Mom wanted me to have a proper career, but I wanted to be a social media influencer and be famous. Social media became like a full-time job for me. But one day, it all changed. Once, Mom was driving me to college, and I started making a reel in the car itself.
I'll throw your phone outside if you don't keep it in your bag right away. Are you listening to me, Gemma?
I was so engrossed in making my reel that I didn't pay any heed to Mom. She repeated herself, but I still ignored her. So eventually, she turned extremely furious and snatched away the phone from my hand. I also got mad and tried to take back the phone from her, but suddenly in our tussle, Mom lost control of the steering wheel and our car hit a traffic pole. For a few minutes, there was complete darkness in front of my eyes, and I was trying to understand whether I made it safe. Finally, when I got into my senses and looked around, I found that I was absolutely unhurt, but Mom was severely injured. I tried to shake her up, but she didn't respond. I got scared and started crying. It took me 5 minutes to process everything and call my dad. He immediately arranged for an ambulance. As we took Mom to the hospital, doctors admitted her into the ICU and explained her
Line and cut off from the world just like that.
Of course you can. In old times, people used to survive without phones. Why can't our generation do it now? It's just a matter of choice, and I see no problem with it. I was totally lying to Rob when I pretended that not being online was not bothering me. The truth was that I was going completely crazy without a mobile, but since I had taken this oath, I was standing by it. My dad was also baffled to see how I was passing my day without clicking selfies and posting on social media. Every time I felt like going online, I recalled the face of my mom in a coma, and it gave me the determination to continue with my oath. But one day, I found myself in a difficult situation where I was almost about to break my promise. It was Rob's birthday, and he had thrown a grand party for all his friends in his beautiful farmhouse little away from the city. I was going there on my bike when suddenly it broke down on the way. I was getting late for the party, but I had no means to communicate. Also, there was no cabs running on that road, and I didn't have the option to book anything online. It was the worst experience of my life, because I had to walk all the way to that farmhouse, and it was so unsafe. When I finally reached there, I was expecting Rob to empathize with my situation, but he instead started shouting at me.
You are seriously dumb, Gemma. This is why I kept telling you to carry a mobile, but you don't listen to me. Who takes an oath like this? You're a full-on psycho, and I can't be with you anymore. I'm breaking up with you right now.
I couldn't believe Rob broke up with me in front of all his friends and humiliated me so badly. Tears rolled down my eyes, and I turned away from him. As I walked back home without saying a word to him, he didn't even stop me. However, he did tell one of his friends to drop me back home and made sure that I reached safely. I cried myself to sleep that night and decided that I would never talk to Rob again, even if he came to apologize. Next morning, as I woke up with swollen eyes, I was met with a huge surprise. I saw that Dad was anxiously talking to someone on the phone, and as he ended the call, he told me with a lump in his throat.
It was a call from the hospital. Your mom has finally opened her eyes. She has come out of her coma. Let's go and bring her back home.
I jumped up with sheer joy when I heard this news. I couldn't wait to see my mom and hug her tightly. But little did I know that the biggest shock of my life was waiting for me in that hospital. As we went there, I saw that Mom was doing perfectly fine now, but the only thing off was she was not behaving like my mom. She was acting like a weird teenage girl. Turns out, the accident had affected a part of her brain so badly that she had forgotten all her recent memories. She only remembered her life until the age of 16. She had no freaking idea that she was married or had a daughter. It became worse. There was an unexpected twist waiting for me. Want to know what happens next? Then stay tuned for the full story.